Hi everyone, I am Lorelyn Joy Noble Turnos from the University of Southern Mindanao, Kabacan, Cotabato, Philippines. And I'll be presenting to you one of the components of my dissertation entitled Nutritive Analysis of Blue Ternate or Clitoria Ternatea L Flowers and Seeds. Clitoria Ternatea is an ornamental perennial plant under the family Fabaceae, subfamily Papilionaceae. The most common English names of these crops are blue ternate, butterfly pea, and blue pea. The flower of this crop has almost similar shape of the human female genitals. Hence, its genus name Clitoria is derived from the word clitoris. Clitoria covers 60 species, in which majority are found in the tropical belt. There are still few species which are existing in temperate areas. And among these species, Clitoria ternatea is the most frequently reported. The color of this crop varies from blue, violet, and white. Some have double-layered petals, while some have single-layered petals. As for the uses of this crop, first one is as food and culinary purposes, wherein the flowers and some of the parts of this plant are used as an ingredient for food and other beverages. Second, we have here medicinal properties or values and health benefits of Clitoria. Almost all parts of this plant are reported to have medicinal properties. Third one, as food for livestock. As a highly palatable forage legume, the crop is generally preferred by livestock over other legumes. It is classified as a pasture legume and is used as lay legume or green manure. In this study, 3 species of Clitoria ternatea, specifically the blue single-layered petals, blue double-layered, and white single-layered petals, were evaluated for the nutrient analysis of the flowers, in addition to the proximate analysis of the seeds of the double-layered blue Clitoria variety. As we all know, knowledge on the mineral elements which are present in plants is necessary because the concentration and the type of mineral elements present in plants play a very significant role against a variety of degenerative diseases. There are minerals which are known to be essential to a healthy diet, while some minerals can be toxic. This study was conducted from January to June 2020 at the University of Southern Mindanao, Kabacan, Cotabato, Philippines. Clitoria flowers, subjected for nutritional analysis, were collected at the same time in February 2020. The collected materials, which were about 2 kilograms per variety, were placed in polyethylene bags to prevent moisture loss during transport to the laboratory. The samples were packed into airtight sample bottles and were brought to Davao Analytical Laboratories in Davao City, Philippines, at Central Laboratory at Usmark USM Kabacan, Cotabato, as well as at the University of Immaculate Conception, Davao City. Moreover, the seeds of double-layered blue Clitoria variety was evaluated for proximate analysis. 2 kilograms of seeds was subjected for the analysis in the University of Immaculate Conception. Nitrogen analysis was done through Kagel-Dahl method, which determined the nitrogen content in organic substances and inorganic compounds ammonia and ammonium. phosphorus content was run using ultraviolet visible spectrophotometry, which measured the intensity of light after passing through a sample and compared it to the intensity of light before it passes through the sample. For potassium, calcium, sodium, and magnesium contents, evaluation was done by atomic absorption spectroscopy, which quantified the absorption of ground state atoms in the gaseous state. The ash content was measured by gravimetric method. Table 1 presents the nutritive values of flowers of 3 Clitoria species. So we have here data for blue double, blue single, and white single Clitoria species. Data revealed that nitrogen composition is higher in blue single Clitoria variety with 4.1%, followed by blue double and the white single varieties with respective means of 3.7 and 3.2%. Aside from the fact that nitrogen is essential as a major component of chlorophyll, this element is also a major component of amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins, which could influence the growth, hormones, brain functions, and immune system. In terms of the phosphorus content, results revealed higher content in blue single variety with 0.48%, followed by blue double and white single. Being the body's second most abundant mineral, wherein 1% of the total body weight of a person is made up of phosphorus, among its important role is on how the body uses fats and carbohydrates. Potassium level of Clitoria flowers was determined using atomic absorption spectroscopy. The analysis showed that blue single variety had higher potassium content of 2.08%, followed by blue double and the white single varieties. Potassium has a major role in the cell's normal functioning. Among the responsibilities of this mineral include heartbeat regulation, proper functioning of nerves and muscles, protein synthesis, and metabolizing carbohydrates. The content of magnesium in Clitoria flowers were blue single 0.29%, blue double 0.25%, and the white single variety 0.24%. Magnesium plays a role in aiding in the functions of nerves and muscles, blood pressure regulation, and immune system support. Both magnesium and calcium are necessary for skeletal development, growth, and other body's vital processes. Sodium contents of the flowers of Clitoria ranged from 0.12 to 0.15%, with blue double variety as the highest. Most of the foodstuffs has sodium content. This was followed by white single variety with 91.97% and blue double with 91.35%. The dry matter component, which includes the nutrient concentration in plant material, is a function of the nutrient uptake rate and accumulation of dry mass. The ash content, representing the inorganic part of Clitoria flowers, was evaluated using gravimetric method. Higher ash content was noted in blue single variety with 8.3%, followed by blue double and white single varieties with 7.4 and 4.2. The pH of Clitoria flowers ranged from 4.18 to 4.34. The white variety had the highest, while the blue double obtained the lowest. Identifying the pH value of certain products is important because there are some substances which need to meet certain levels to allow the living organisms survive. Brake's values refers to the measurement of the soluble solids content of a solution. In this study, the flowers of all varieties of Clitoria resulted in a TSS, or total soluble solid, of 4.0. In fruit and vegetable juices, sugars are the most abundant soluble solid and are significantly influenced by genetic and management factors. Sugar content of a product correlates more strongly on the sweetness than its nutritional properties. Table 2 presents the proximate analysis of the seeds of blue double-layered Clitoria. Primary metabolites such as sugar, protein, lipids, starch, and ash are essentially required for plant growth. Many primary metabolites lie in their impact as precursor or pharmacologically active metabolites in pharmaceutical compounds such as antipsychotic drugs. The presence of higher protein level in a plant indicate the possibility to isolate protein-based bioactive compound for the production of protein-based drugs besides the food value. In proximate analysis of Clitoria seeds, the parameters determined were carbohydrates with 36.69%, total sugar 4.92%, crude fat, crude protein, and sodium content. For the summary of the results, in terms of nutritional contents of the flowers, blue single variety had numerically higher amount of nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, ash content, and dry matter. The proximate analysis of the blue double Clitoria seeds were also evaluated. Based on the results of the study, it revealed that the flowers of different species of Clitoria also contain variation on the concentration and amount of minerals and nutrients. Since the study was limited only to a particular nutrients which were analyzed, evaluation of the proximate and mineral analysis on a broader and wider parameters is recommended. These are my references used in the study. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Have a nice day.